Tom Cruise, when he's not flying jets, he's worshiping alien gods. And he's stalking people in Hollywood saying, hey, I got this really cool religion. You got to hear about it. Top Gun. Watch the OG Top Gun. And here's my review. First, like and subscribe. Look at my eyes. You see the ring in my eyes? Birthday happened yesterday, and I finally got one of these goddamn ring lights. I'm like a pro YouTuber right now. Look at that. Look like a fucking alien. So, my review of Top Gun. I thought it was I know, blasphemy. Blasphemy. I was like, It feels like 1980s had like a factory, and there was like movies that came out, and every now and then one of these movies had like a gold star in it, and it was Top Gun. It's like, all right, let's put everything in the 80s and put it into like a little cauldron and mix it all around. And what are we gonna come out with? The only unique thing is planes, jet planes. So they threw that in there, and that's the only thing that's unique about this movie. But I'm like, all right, very corny, cheesy dialogue, very two-dimensional characters at best. Tom Cruise smiling the whole time, like he smiles so much in this movie I couldn't stand it. There's so many cheesy one-liners that I was like, what does that mean? What the hell does that mean? The romance in this story is so goofy. But it's not that I hate watching it. I was like, okay, But I was like, anything outside of the actual flying itself, it was amusing, but it was like, this is dumb. It's fun to watch, but it's dumb. And that's how I felt the whole movie. I love the 80s action sequences. I love the 80s music. The 80s music that was... It's funny how we do it today. Every time we have a movie based in the 80s, we have to dig up all these old 80s songs to convince you. And it's so entertaining to see that at this time, this is contemporary music. This is the music that was happening now. So this movie must have been the hippest movie. It's like we got all the new songs that came out this year in this movie. The action sequences are great. All the airplane stuff was fantastic. I was very engaged to that. And spoilers, Goose dying, I thought was such a great scene. I almost wish it was Tom Cruise's character's fault. I forgot his fucking name already. Maverick. He's just Maverick. I know he had a name. I think it was Pete. I almost wish it was Maverick's fault. It would have made a interesting dilemma, because the whole time he's a reckless flyer, and he's still a reckless flyer, but what happened wasn't his fault. I'm like, it would have been more interesting if your recklessness got this guy killed. And then Goose hits eject, and it flies up and slams into the canopy thing above his head. Miles Teller looks like this guy. I look at this guy, I'm like, this guy and Miles Teller, perfect casting. So, yeah. Maverick. Didn't need to see Top Gun to see Maverick. I feel like I can't imagine what the story's even going to be. It's just Tom Cruise coming back. But the movie is getting great reviews. Rave reviews. Maverick is on a killing spree, so I can't wait to see that movie. This movie, I give it a C. It was aight. It was whatever. Not for me. But then again, there are other franchise movies that I do not like, and I love the modern day movie, the modern day sequel. Like Mad Max. Mad Max Fury Road, in my opinion, is one of the greatest movies ever made, and is the most entertaining film I've ever seen. I saw Mad Max, the original, didn't like it at all. I saw the sequel, the most popular one, Road Warrior, and I thought the last 15 minutes were great, and everything else before that was just like, what is this weird nonsense? Didn't see Thunderdome yet. But yeah, so I might love Maverick, even though I didn't love Top Gun.